Hi, guys, and welcome back to the Lab podcast. My name is Mangoni,
Hi, my name is Carl.
and today we're going to be talking about 3 tips on how to maximize teamwork in the workplace. So, the first tip is encouraging open communication, but not just open communication, but clear communication too. One of the major factors in clear communication is transparency. The more your team knows about whatever task, whatever goal is at hand, the better they're equipped to get it done. We also need to create an environment where your team feels comfortable enough to share their ideas, share their opinion, comfortable enough to say, okay, this is what I think on that. This is how I can contribute. Or I think that, Kyle would be better at doing this than I would, creating that kind of comfortable environment where it's not a matter of hierarchy, but rather a matter of contribution for the sake of the task. No?
And also just to add on to that, also you don't have to also don't be afraid to also tell them your weaknesses as well. So for instance, just say your team leader assigns you to a task and you're actually not comfortable doing it because you don't have that much experience in it. You tell them, say, look, I'm not really strong at this, but this one can be. Or maybe they will sit you down and actually go through that, or you can job shadow that person to get that job done, so that in future reference, then at least now you know how to go about that. So don't be afraid to show your weaknesses as well.
Yeah, so if this is not necessarily something that is normalized in your workspace or in your office place, there are ways in which you can encourage your team members, your colleagues to do this. And that comes in the form of, regular brainstorming sessions, stand-ups. What do you think? Share your opinion on how we can make this better. Whether your role aligns with whatever task we're doing, whether your job title allows for you to have an opinion about this is irrelevant, Just to say that, okay, this is what we're doing as a team. How would you contribute to this? How can you make it better? Encouraging those open conversations, those dialogues amongst your team in the office, in the workspace.
So the second point that I'd like to add is to foster a culture of collaboration within the workplace. It's nice when your team leader allows you to do the jobs together, because it not only does it encourage better relationships within the workplace, but also it also leads to better results. I don't know if you have an option or an example of what you could do for collaboration.
I definitely think that collaboration helps us move from working hard to working smart. Once we collaborate, everyone gets to contribute. It's group work, it's teamwork. Think high school, think way back when. Everybody has a role, but if we do it together, we get the job done faster. It's a way in which we can work more effectively, more efficiently, work smart.
Ooh, sugar and spice and everything nice.
Exactly. Collaboration also creates an environment where people can learn. If you just stick to doing one thing all the time, that's all you're going to be good at. You're never going to learn how to do something else. I mean, think of a production team.
You might also get bored at the same time.
Yeah, definitely. So, even if I am, say, a cinematographer, once I get on the sound, once I help live people up, once I have my hands on in that department, that's a skill set that I can add.
Absolutely.
And, without collaboration, I wouldn't have been able to do that.
And like you said, then that's better. That's better for the team, and it's better for the progression of the workforce as well, which is great.
Yeah, exactly. So again, working smart and not hard. Our last tip is to create clear expectations and goals. The worst thing to experience in the workplace is not really knowing what you're doing, letting somebody tell you that this is what we need, but you have no idea how to get there, what to do to get there, the quickest way to get there. The more specific you are about your goals, the easier it is to achieve them. That's from, everybody in the team.
No, absolutely. Because you don't want to get on site to something and then you find out, oh, geez, bro, I should have actually plan this a little bit better with amongst the team, because now you don't want to tell the sound engineer guy something different and then the videographer something different, because then it just won't come together. So definitely communicate with the team, have regular meetings as well, sit with them, just go over the same ideas and share ideas so that everyone is on the same page, so that when you do go there on site and whatnot, you guys can execute it and own that video.
Yeah. Another thing that you just mentioned that's really important is planning. Like, a lot of people think it's so tedious, like we can't have 3 meetings for one project, but the truth
But it's so important.
literally, the more you plan, the more specific, get down to the nitty-gritty details. The more people know about what they're doing and the task at hand, the better they're going to be at doing it,
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are our 3 tips on how to maximize on teamwork in the workplace. Just to remind you guys and recap on that, we are encouraging communication in the workplace. We are creating and fostering a culture of collaboration, and we are putting down clear goals. Join us next time, guys. I hope this helps you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
It'd be like 5 seconds.